What's good? What's good? What's going on? What's going on in the street, huh? Hey, what's good? What's good, Ted? Got going on this morning, brother? Cooler, man. Where everybody at, man? Okay, I see you at work. So, just trying to get through this work day, man. All right, I'm gonna pull up on you. Say about an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on you. So what the hell you working on, Ted? Hey, the link, bro. What you say? It ain't work. Hold on. Man, that damn link is working, man. They run that game on me, boy. Yeah, I saw the video you got last. I saw it this morning when I woke up. What else, Flash? Flash, and try.
Trying to bring me on the stage. I know he want to bring me on the stage and shit.
What's up, man?
Like the rest of them dudes, man. He gonna be trying to bring me on the stage. He had me sitting backstage for like 30 minutes, man.
Man, he ain't been no place today.
Oh, damn. What's up, bro? Man, my bad, bro. I did not know my mic was on.
What you got
What's
going
going
on
on
today,
with you,
man?
homie? Man,
There you go.
cooling, man. Um, I'm about sick of these people, man, online, man. I'm really about to go up through them, man. I'm burn the whole internet down if I have to, man. But we gotta get some order, man. We got to get
What's
some
going
order,
on?
bro.
What's going on?
Um, so I'm serving the net, and I see Lil Boosie and um Jermaine Dupri, Joe Budden, Tyrese. All these people on here having big conversations about nothing.
Yeah. That's what it all
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
I can see the ground. Yeah. I just think like yeah, it be
We
about
got
nothing.
Man, we got the war in Iran. We got gas prices through the roof. We got so much going on, and these people getting all the attention talking about nothing.
But you gotta understand, man, that what people they be want to get on politics. They don't want to get on structure like politics.
Right? I understand that they don't want to hear the politics and stuff. I get that. I ain't tripping about it. But what I'm
But that's
saying
real
is,
shit though. Everybody need to learn that. Everybody need to know
huh?
what's going on. I said everybody need to know what's going on around them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it that, it's a lot of stuff to talk about, whatever. They don't talk about any of the real stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get it. They talking about what they talking about because I'm going to have that conversation. Me and you about to have it right now. But we also had the other conversations too, though. And I can't find them talking about none of the other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So they was talking about Jermaine Dupri and Lil Boosie, for example. They having a conversation about Michael Jackson and R. Kelly versus.
Really?
Who would win the R. Kelly and Michael Jackson versus?
That's no comparison.
Okay, you say there's no comparison. Who you got then?
You go with Mike.
You say Mike.
Yeah.
Boosie say people don't want to hear the truth, but not performing, but just straight verses, song for song. He say R. Kelly got him. He say Kel's got Mike, song for song. 10 songs in a verses. He say Kel's got Mike.
Put it on the board then.
Okay. You feel me? And Jermaine Dupri looking at it like, well, it's kind of a crazy question because we'll never see it, whatever. Okay, Jermaine Dupri, whatever. I mean, I get you. But just answer the question if you're going to, bring it up and talk about it. I see that more. Do I got hot dog buns? Do I got hot dog buns? It don't matter. Just make sure you bring me some chili. And don't forget my chips, dog. Thank you, babe.
We gotta have them chills though.
Yeah, man. She about to run to the store right quick. 8 in the morning. I need some chili so I can make some chili dog. I don't know why I wanted to be early.
Man, I had that shit the other night.
I know, right? Know what I said? So I said, big well, just talking about some chili dog. My road dog popped on up. Said, I'm gonna go get it right quick. I said, I sure appreciate that, babe. I sure appreciate that. 8 in the morning, she out of here to go get me some hot dog. But yeah, then Tyrese and Joe Budden is arguing. Joe Budden had a good take on Tyrese, though. You know what I'm saying? A few years ago, he was doing.
What they arguing about?
So a few years ago, Tyrese. Right, a few years ago, Tyrese was doing the movie thing. He had the Fast and the Furious, Transform. He really had some motion then. I got some feedback, bro. I can hear my voice. Okay.
Oh no!
So
it picked up on my speaker.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he got the Fast and the Furious and the Transformer going. So he really thought he was on top of the world. Then he did a little verse battle and stuff, and he was popping a little too hard. So my man Tank, just went on and just really shut him on up. Like, what we talking about, bro? Cause when I, what I'm saying, when I get scheduled and booked, I put seats in butts, bro. I sell tickets, bro. Your shows be empty, bro. You ain't on my level, little shot. You a good movie creator, Hollywood actor. But I put these seats in these butts, bro. So yeah, that's what they were talking about. You know what I'm saying? About how Tyrese was living off a movie career at one point in time, and he was, popping it a little too hard. Cause they was all in that group together. Tank, Tyrese, and I don't forget who the other dude was. But yeah, that was Joe Budden was saying. Like, oh, he kind of hurt him when he said that. Like, you can't get nobody to come to your show. Your show will be empty, bro. So yeah, that's what they were talking about, man. That's what they had going on. But my thing with this morning, man, I'm just surfing the net looking, and I see a lot of people talking about nothing. And I ain't saying they got to do what we doing, you know what I'm saying? Do politics and cover real news, but you don't got none of that on your table. I got the nonsense on my table too, though. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't all I got on my table. I got the news on my table. That ain't all I got on my table. And y'all ain't got nothing real on y'all plate, Sean. Man, I'm about to come cry myself, man. For real, it's king. They playing. You know what I'm saying? They is playing out here. And
So they
I
ain't
got
doing real content, huh?
at all, bro, at all. And not even content. It's just y'all not even having real conversations. The Joe Budden thing was actually content because he on his show. But the Boosie, Jermaine Dupri, they just on the live feed, on their Instagram, looking at Instagram and what? R. Kelly and
Chopping
Michael
it
Jackson
up.
versus. Yeah, they just looking at some questions on the board. R. Kelly and Michael Jackson versus who will win? And then they start talking about that. Well, why not look and see what's going on with the war? Why not look and see what's going on with the gas price? You know what I'm saying? Like, have a real conversation for once in your lifetime. They on there talking about 100 people against a gorilla. Stuff like that go viral.
But you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it from a selective point of view. That gas price shit, that shit don't affect them. So why would they talk about that? It ain't hurting them.
Okay, and I'm glad you made that point too, because it ain't hurting them.
Yeah.
But what about your fans though? What about your fans? It hurt your fans?
A lot of them don't really care about their fans, yeah.
They don't even care about the fans. See, there go the truth coming out. And then look at it like this too, bro. Boosie, you're funny, you're entertaining. You can really talk about anything. So you don't think that people want to hear your take on the politics, on what's going on?
They got a voice.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm trying to tell them about how y'all not on my level, bro. You're not on my level. Cause listen, I do what I do because I like doing what I do as far as the subjects that we cover and stuff. But I know that my people that listen to me, that like me, they want to hear what I got to say about this too. They would be interested in hearing me take off on Boosie, take off on Tyrese, take off on Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? So I do that also, way around it. You feel me? I'm gonna take off on Pop Austin in the next couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I have to.
You gonna take off on them?
I have to, bro, because I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Jet is gonna try to be a gatekeeper now. Brought me, bro. I went back and watched the show for the 4th time. It's been the anything on his fucking page, bro. The only problem was he didn't understand. He didn't realize that somebody mic was having feedback when I was talking. Other than that, the show was perfect. Go back and listen to it again. Whenever you get time, watch Ted Turner with the burner on Pop Austin with Stan G and Jet. I'm putting belts on them, bro. And they ain't gonna be able to deny who I am in a minute, bro. I'm the best podcaster in the South. For real. I'm the best, bro.
So what you bringing different to the table than the rest of the podcast?
I'm way more entertaining. I'm way smarter. I don't have no filter. Bro, you can't put nobody across from me that I can't put a belt across their ass. For real, bro. On no subject. Now, you give me a chance to pick the subject, they can't even sit at the table with me. But they can pick out the subject. I can talk about anything. Now, no disrespect.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead. Bro.
Yeah. I got a question for you. So what's holding you back from getting to the next level?
I ain't being honest with you, bro. For real, bro. I'm being totally honest with you, bro. This just the second year. Your last year was the rookie year. We started from scratch, bro. We started from scratch. You know what I'm saying? I didn't use none of my connections or nothing. I just turned my camera on. That's it. I ain't asked for no help. I ain't asked for no help. You know what I'm saying? Asked for no shout outs. I ain't asked my people, the people that know me in real life, that done shook my hand, that done slept on my couch, that done broke bread with me. We done ate dinner together. They know my parents. All this stuff. I ain't asked them to share out none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of getting eyeballs on us, bro. It's just a matter of getting
That's the
eyeballs
main
on us.
thing.
You
And a
feel me?
lot of them taking it more seriously. You know what I mean?
I am. I've been taking it serious from the beginning. I put too much weight in it, bro. You've been talking to me for almost a year now, and you kind of got a feel for what kind of dude I am. I don't play around with my bread. I'm putting too much money in it. For
Yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah,
This,
yeah.
this is serious, bro. For real. We be on here playing. You got niggas on here lying on me, repeating lies, talking about I'm banned from Atlanta. Man, if you don't knock the shit off, ain't never been no smut on
That's
my
it.
name like that. Old drunk ass dude in Fort Worth, he got his feeling hurt because of what happened between me and him, and I was be in a relationship, which was his fault. You know what I'm saying? Not to bring up the past, but it was his fault. And he went around and lied on me. Then you got all goofballs anytime they get mad, repeat the lies that he say. That stuff don't hold up. That stuff don't
So
hold up.
do you think you and him can work it out, man? Get past this shit, but this shit bigger than what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
We really could, bro. And I was at the point where I was thinking about it for real. You know what I'm saying? Me and you had this conversation offline. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna talk about
Yeah,
what we talked about, cause you know what I'm saying? We said that was off the record. But one thing
yeah.
I will say is that I couldn't trust him though. You know what I'm saying? To
Uh,
just let move forward. I couldn't trust him to do that. And the next day, what happened? He got in some business that didn't have nothing to do with him and went on another page who I was putting the punches on them over there, body bagging them. He went right over there and started spreading more lies on me. At that point, it's like, come on, bro. I can't do nothing with you, bro. You ain't have to involve yourself in that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to involve yourself in that. You didn't have to go over to that page and put my name out there like that. You could have watched it from the bushes, laughed in the chat. You ain't have to hit the link and say my name. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got the belt put on him the next couple of days. For real. And then went on his page and tried to paint another narrative about how he made me. All he did was show all the old video, which made people reflect on what was really going on back then when we was together. And he had to cut that off because he started looking at it and thinking like, damn, Shawty was fire as hell. Shawty was fire as hell. You know what I'm saying? He was
but
showing, he was, my bad, bro. He was playing the clip of me shouting out everybody in the chat. To me, he trying to steal my people. I shouted out everybody's name in the sector, bro. For real, huh? I've been doing this. When I went to Pop Austin, what I did, hey man, I can't do no interview without talking about my people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was shouting out it. Go watch the video, bro. Everybody's name came up. Good energy, more time. You, Splash, Twin, Slap Game Boss, Mon, Fred, everybody. I shout out everybody. Man, come on, man. I am him, man. I am him.
do you think he feel like he did him wrong?
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't hear you say it again.
I said, do you feel like he feel like he did him wrong?
At first, bro, I felt like it was just a play. Not a play, but he did feel some type of way. And like I kept
Cause
telling him,
he was fucking with you, man. He was rocking with you hard. I
right,
can't
and like
say
I was
that.
right, and like I fucking with him hard though. You can't deny that. And like I was telling him,
Yeah.
It's just a conversation we could have had, bro. And I put it on the board last year when we fell out. I said, bro, I'm such a real nigga, bro. I would have took the ton lashing from you, and we could have moved on. You know what I'm saying? You could have cussed me out about being over there with Diggs, gave me the business and everything, and I would have still pulled up and did what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. Your feeling was hurt. You was, you know what I'm saying, upset, whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't think you was gonna react like that to me. You know what I'm saying? Popping up on the Slap Game Boss page. Shouts out to Johnny D. I ain't think he was gonna react like that about it. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
when
it
I get
wasn't
when I get out of the situation, I think he feel like he was over there messing with the ops as they call them, and you know they don't fuck with him. You feel what I'm saying? You supposed to ride with him right along. That's my understanding when I get out of the situation.
right, and that's what it was. I was riding with him right around, but at some point we have to bring this thing together so we can move forward. We can't be crabs in the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro me and Gangsta Cap had these conversations about bringing the sector back together. So me popping up on these wasn't nothing that I hadn't done before. Popping up, you know, trolling them in the chat, whatever. And that particular day, they was up there kicking the shit, you know what I'm saying? And my name came up or whatever. And, you know, I pop up in the chat, got out the bush and pop up. And he hit the link to it, and I like, give me 10 minutes. And GE over there laughing like, look, there you go with that 10-minute shit, you know what I'm saying? And we just playing, just kicking the shit. And D was like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I fuck with Ted old fat ass, man, for real. Hey, look, they go Splash. Look, they everywhere together, man. That's why I fuck with him, man. Hey, I'm about to get y'all some wrenches, man. That's all it was. It was nothing. It was respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, favorite op shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with bro. You know what I mean? That's all it was, man. That was the time for us to come together. And he divided the whole shit by getting mad with me and, you know, blowing up on some stupid shit just to come back and say that, man, Diz and GE, they used to be my people. Woo, woo, woo. Well, here I am in the middle bringing us together. You know what I'm saying?
We're stronger together, man. If everybody get back together, we are stronger together, man. We can go somewhere. If we leave the bullshit alone, man. All this doctor shit and all this crazy shit, bro. As you see, where the shit going now, man. All that doctor shit getting in trouble for that shit.
Right, right, right. It's hindering the movement. It's stopping the flow. And
Yeah.
I know your question was, you know what I'm saying, what the problem is, like, okay, you the hottest, you feel like you really that guy. So what's slowing you down? What's stopping you? And I can't put it on everybody else and say, well, if the sector will really get behind me, then we could go. I can't say that because that would be unfair to them. You know what I'm saying? So I have to put the pressure on me and say, it's my fault that we're not where we're supposed to be at because I have not got enough eyeballs on me to show our sector and what we really about. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot to put it all on one man, but me being the face of it, I'm gonna put it all on me. I ain't gonna put it on nobody else. The buck start with me. You know what I'm saying? For real. I don't know how to get us to come together. I don't know how to do it, bro. I've been trying.
It can work if everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. You feel what I'm saying? If we go back to these songs, just don't want to support each other. But you know what I'm saying? You'll go out there and support goddamn Beyonce or Jay-Z, and they filthy damn rich. They ain't gonna help you do shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. We in a position where we control our own destiny. All we gotta do is support each other and trust the move. Like everybody, so you know what I'm saying? They feel like, why I'm gonna help you out? What you gonna do? I'm showing you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring everybody along with us. I'm not gonna just get up and, you know what I'm saying, leave everybody behind. I done showed you what I'm gonna do. Every time I get my opportunity, I push for everybody, not just for me. I'm giving you the alley-oop, everybody. It's on you to do what you got to do after that. You know what I'm saying? It's on you to do what you got to do after that. I mean, shouts out to Jet and Stan G for allowing me the platform, for giving me the opportunity. But don't turn around and be gatekeepers now. Let's keep pushing forward. I should be getting a call today or tomorrow from them. Charleston White is arguing with Young Thug and Woody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at me as the man on the ground in the city, in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Why not call me? Why not give me an opportunity to speak on this content, on this information? You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what they do in the next couple of days. We're going to see how they move in the next couple of days. I'm going to reach out to them, though. You know, I'm going to help them out. Yeah, I'm going to help them out.
That ain't the only platform, you know what I'm saying? You can't put all your eggs in one basket on one platform, my G.
No. It ain't about that. I'm just saying that's where we at this time in right now. We at this point in this time. You know what I'm saying? I went on the platform, and then next couple of days, what happened? We got some content out of Atlanta. Tap back in with me. You see what I'm saying? Tap back in with me. I can see if the Big U trial was going on or something. You can still tap in with me on that, because you know what I'm saying? I know about everything. I can speak on anything. But we actually got content out of Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? The universe is forcing everybody's hand. Charleston White is going to end up calling to see, man. I believe Charleston White is going to call them people, man.
Yeah.
I hope he don't.
I hope he don't. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug put himself in that position. You know what I'm saying?
He put himself in that position, man. For real, he did, man. You know, playing. Because like I said,
he's playing around.
Because like I said, if you're going to do that, go and put him in the hospital bed, because he's going to tell anyway.
You might as well.
You feel me? Or leave the shit all the way alone.
If you gonna do it. Exactly.
Leave it all the way alone. What T.I. said. He said something about Tip. Tip responded. Then next day Tip come out and said, man, I don't want no smoke with this dude. You got it, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's the best way to do it, bro. Because
see, that's what I'm saying.
That's what Charleston White, man, it's hard to win, bro. When he control the internet, bro.
Right. Unless you in a position to do the internet thing back with him. You see what I'm saying? Unless you're in a position or willing to do the internet thing back with him, do what Tip did. You got it, bro. And you see what Charleston White did? Because like you say, he controlled the internet. So he know that if Tip say, I ain't going back and forth with you, there's no reason to keep saying Tip name.
It ain't, because he's not going to get nothing out of it.
So then what Charleston White did? Moved on to something else.
See what Charleston White, his tag is, attach his name to the hottest shit in the game right now. Anybody that's moving up or coming up is hot, he gonna gravitate to you.
Right.
And he gonna make it do what it do. You gonna crash out or you gonna roll on.
Right. Exactly. So these dudes get into it with Charleston White, whatever. Then, you know, months on down the line, they end up running into him. And instead of just keeping the internet like it was, you know, hollering at it, shaking their hand, chopping it up, and keeping the content going, these dudes want to try to crash out with it. The man don't weigh but 140 pounds, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's real smoke, you know what I mean? Man, I break Charleston White's jaw, man. For real. I break his jaw.
Charleston not gonna fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you already know that. So then, look, going into a situation with him, I already know what he on. He on the police. He on the protection play and all that. But I'm internet guy. That's what I'm telling you. I'm the hottest in the South. I know how to play the same game. You know how to play, damn it. You see what I'm saying? So we get into it. I'm going to play the protection game the same way you playing it. Don't come around me playing. You're talking about you got all these guns and knives, barrel spray. Man, you barrel spray me if you want to. You're gonna be in the ICU. Don't play with me. We can sit and have a conversation, and I put a belt across your ass. If you want to take it interfering in that, you're going into an ICU unit. For real. And I'm gonna fuck around and sue you. I'm gonna fuck around and sue you.
Yeah.
But sitting on there being lying and playing with me. Woody told Thug, man, pop out on the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the time when Woody said it, I thought that was the best move. You know what I'm saying? Now, over time, thinking about it and looking at it, like I was telling somebody the other day, when 50 Cent first hit the internet, he popped out as Curly the Pimp. That's how he was clowning at Rick Ross. In character mode. Ain't that what Charleston White doing? Playing a character. Young Thug, get on the internet.
He came to the internet. He came to the internet as a character.
See, Young Thug, get in character mode and pop this shit from the city. For real. For real now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way to do everything, man. It's a way to do everything. You know, you got to take notes. That was one thing I was explaining in the Pop Austin interview. That the question was, Rollo and Woody, what, you know what I'm saying, what kind of advice could I give them? And I was telling them, you entering a new game or whatever, you got to pay attention, research. Look at the people that's actually hot doing it. Look at the people who actually got motion doing what you're trying to do and take notes from them. I ain't saying copy them and be like them, but take notes. So one thing you can take from Charleston White is exactly what you just said. Charleston White attaches himself to what's going on. Figure out how to do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do it like he do it.
Yeah.
My bad. You said War Ready in the building. What's up, War Ready? Shouts out to you, bro. Yeah, I seen your short, War Ready. We're going to react to it today, man. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I didn't have time yesterday because, you know what I'm saying, you popped up the last 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes of the show. And I was already in, you know what I'm saying, I was already grooving. So I just didn't have time to get to it. And I was trying to pull it up while I was on the live feed, but I was already in conversation right when you pulled up. And for me to switch and go pull up a video and find it right quick, it was just a little bit too much going on, but I got you, bro. Don't even trip, bro. I got you. You know, and to answer another question you was asking about, Big Boy, we have to start reacting to each other content more. We don't need nobody else content. We don't need to react to DJ Academic. Big Boy done already posted that. React to what Big Boy posted about DJ Academic. Don't go to Act page. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm always using you as an example, but you the one really pushing the move. You the one dropped the Charleston White thing first. Ain't nobody know nothing about it till you dropped it. And then they been on 3 shows. It was on our show, you know what I'm saying, on Moving Podcast. Then I dropped it last night on my page, on the Ellenwood Evening News. War Ready popped up and dropped it on his page. You know what I'm saying? You continually dropping it. I dropped some more this morning, last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how to set the move. Big Stacks should pop out today talking about it. Then we could piggyback off of whatever Stacks, whatever his take is on it. That's how you move forward. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about hate. You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna do what Big Boy doing. Well, Big Boy the one making the moves. If you don't want to do what Big Boy doing, make the moves then. We'll come in off of what you doing. We ain't got no problem with it. Listen, it would be easier for us if somebody else was able to find all the content and drop it. And we could just go piggyback off of you. Ain't nobody doing it but us. So, I mean, y'all have to react off of what we doing. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be the man, but don't nobody want to be the man.
Everybody want to be the man. Don't want to put the work in.
Nah, they don't want to take what come with it. That's why I always keep telling y'all in the face of the sector, I ain't no girl, I ain't crying about it. I know what come with this shit. My name gonna be in everybody's mouth, good or bad. See, everybody want the good part of it, but they don't want to take the bad that come with it. You know what I'm saying? This be stressful some days. I woke up one morning, there was 3 live feeds going on about me. All lies. But it were 3 of them going. You had the drunk from Houston. You had them people in Mobile. You had little dude across the street. The other little dude was still over here then at the time too. You know what I'm saying? You got about 4 people going live talking about me. And all I'm doing is parlaying with Almighty Lane, hollering at Johnny Deeds. You know what I'm saying? Running around the YouTube street. Me and Big Boy trying to get things situated. Next thing you know, Big Boy done figure something out. And he got all the visuals now. All the visuals. I mean, it was a time where y'all don't know this, but it was a time where I had to, hey bro, I need the thumbnail. Woo. And then, bro, come up with something. Now, bro, listen to the live feed. Next thing you know, my inbox full of thumbnails. He already know what's going on. He already know what I'm looking for. He already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we moving forward, man. Y'all just pick up and run with us, man. And look, we not hiding the ball. We throwing the ball around. Y'all ain't even trying to catch the ball. Y'all acting like y'all don't see the rock coming.
That's where I come from. I come from there. Each one teach one, man. I'm no hater. I don't mind helping nobody, bro. You know what I mean? I fuck with everybody in the set. So
for real
that's why I say
you
I can never pick a side because I'm good with everybody.
Right.
Because I always been like that growing up. You know what I'm saying? I go to every hood, hang out with anybody. That's just me.
Right. But then if you
I
force
don't
my
have
hand to pick a side, whose side I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna pick my side.
Exactly.
You feel me? I'm gonna just pick my side and be like, well, you know what, man? I can't fuck with y'all no more. And it ain't that I ain't gonna be like, I can't fuck with y'all no more. You just gonna see me fall back and just do me. You know what I'm saying? That's wasted energy trying to, hey, y'all come on over here. Y'all come on over here. When I could just keep doing what I'm doing over here. You know what I mean? I ain't crying about people not popping up with me.
Man, this ain't throwing shots at nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just sit back and observe and listen. I heard a lot of people keep talking about I'm a real nigga, I'm a real this, I'm real that. Really, if you that real, you really ain't gotta prove that to nobody, man. The actions speak more than anything, man. The way you move, you know what I mean? That let me know how real this person is, bro.
Right.
I feel like if you gotta keep saying this shit, you got some flaws in it.
Okay. Yeah, right.
That's the way I'm coming with it. You know what I mean?
For real. I mean, because at a certain point, I'm really not going to go back and forth with, you know what I'm saying, people on the internet about nothing. Now I'm going to make the content because we content creators. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain point, you know what I'm saying, when it's getting ridiculous, I'm not going to do that because for the simple fact I know what I'm really on. You know what I'm saying? What I'm really on is you disrespect me, you play with me. I'm praying that the universe give me that opportunity for you to see me in the flesh.
Yeah.
Like Stan G end up running in the Skull Gang. You know, Skull Gang apparently was, you know, talking crazy about him at one point in time. And when they ran into each other, Skull in Stan G words was friendly, nice as hell. You know what I'm saying? If I got asked, like, okay, Charleston White, I'm on your bumper right now. I don't know you. I just know you from the internet. I'm on your bumper right now. If I was to see you in person, I'm gonna have these conversations with you. For real. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, what's up, bro? and see what we can do. Cause I understand that you do have emotion and you have
Yeah.
insight. You know what I mean? For real now, you can put people in position. You see what happened when he got with Finesse? Turned Finesse up right quick when Suge got locked up.
Yeah. He got the
Turned
most.
Woody up right quick when Woody, you know what I'm saying, after the Young Thug trial. So Charleston White knows how to move on this app. Now, he can't be a girl and be all in his feelings because people is commenting on the things that he's doing. Everybody not gonna like what you're doing. But that don't mean we can't work together though. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I can't learn from you. That don't mean you can't give me no advice. That don't mean you can't help me just because you said something on the internet that I didn't like. And it ain't even necessarily about me because he ain't never said nothing about me personally or my content or nothing. But he has said things that I don't like, and I'm commenting on it. So if I was ever to meet him, I'd still be willing to work with it. Even though he a police ass nigga, I'm looking at the big picture. Cause that don't reflect on me. Just cause you'll call the police, don't make me a snitch cause we working together. It don't make me a rat because I'm doing business with you. Like, people gotta get out there. They gotta get out that move right there. Man, I can't do no business with no rat. You're gonna miss the big picture playing around, trying to uphold a street code when, let's be honest, 99% of these dudes ain't no street dudes. You smoking weed in your neighborhood, you running around the hood, you might have sold a little drugs or whatever. That's not a street dude. When we talking about these street niggas, we talking about the one that really out here pushing the line, man. You know what I'm saying? Really pushing the line, like hell to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in.
They in the field.
For real, I'm all in, man. I'm all in.
Yeah.
Damn, big boy, we almost did an hour on these folks. What you were doing? How long you was on before I pulled up?
I just had popped it on. Boy.
Oh, okay, yeah, just
tap in. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Cause I was I was surfing the net on the television, really. And then I grabbed the phone and started fumbling around on the phone, and that I seen you. I've been up for like 3 hours. I got up about 6 in the morning. And I'm just sitting here surfing the net on the TV. That's how I seen all the stuff we've been talking about earlier. Everything we covered early. I was watching that on TV. Now on my TV screen, I'm not subscribed to nothing because of the algorithm. I want to keep it clean where it'll just pop up random stuff, not stuff that I've been watching and subscribed to. So I don't subscribe to stuff on the TV. You know what I'm saying? All these devices is different. Certain devices I only watch news on. You know what I'm saying? Certain devices I do this, do that on. So when I pop back on there, it's current and up to date on them type things. So when I pick that phone up and seeing you live, I was like, damn, I hope he's still live. You know what I'm saying? So I type in the chat and they down, no, what's up, Ted? I'm like, oh shit, he is live. So yeah, and then that one thing lead to another. You like hit the link. I'm like, oh Lord, not the link too. So when you what this just the you on screen, y'all. You on screen, y'all. Okay. See if you was on your this regular YouTube, cause Johnny D's he took a screen. He was live yesterday at the restaurant, and when he got off the live, it give you a picture of what just happened on your live feed. And then he screenshotted it. He did 300 views and 99 likes and got a couple subscribers. It's on his page. He made a post with it. And I say that to say this. I went on the vertical yesterday just to test it out. And when I finished with it, I did an hour on the vertical yesterday. When I finished with it, it did the same thing. When I hit end, that little screenshot popped up and showed me how many views I had and everything. I'm like, what? It was like 100 and something. Soon the live was over with. But I didn't screenshot it though. I ain't even think about that. Anyway, I was using the iPhone, and everything on the iPhone it go private and give me a chance to, say if I want to upload it or not. I forgot about that, and I just hit in and went back to doing some other stuff. 10 hours later, I went to go check it to see what the numbers was, and it only had 12 views. I'm like, what the? Ah, shit, that came from the iPhone. I bet you that video private. I went, checked, it was private, so I made it public. And, you know what I'm saying, the view count went up, because I think it was at 103. And then the last time I checked, it was at 140 something last night. So, you know what I'm saying, that's another thing we got to do, start going live just from YouTube, not from StreamYard. You know what I mean? I think that'll give us a better feel of where we at in the algorithm. Now, last night when I went live, I had a lot of people popping up who we had never seen before. And not troll pages, real people, random people popping up. Because my mods do their thing, security's in the building. As soon as you pop up, somebody going to your page to see who you is. You 1 or 2 subscribers, just made your page 2 days ago. We know that's somebody from the sector playing. But when they was seeing all these pages popping up yesterday in the chat, asking questions and stuff, my mods was going to check on them, and I didn't get no security warnings because somebody will pop in their security. Like there might be a fake page right there. I didn't get none of that yesterday. So we actually getting people to, find us and check us out and tap in with us. So shouts out to the game for that. And I really appreciate the way the mods, enact on my page, because y'all make people comfortable enough to come through and type on the page. Everybody just ain't sitting in the bushes. The new people actually popping out, typing and asking questions and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it was a journey, and we tried to do everything the right way. The app is consisted of, at the very minimum, 3 parts: the audio, the video, and the chat. And if you can master all 3 of them, your page can grow. People literally like coming to my page. If you really pay attention to people that come to the page and type, you'll be seeing people who be on other people's pages in the sector. They might say, what's up? And then that's it. But then when they come to my page, they might type the whole hour. You know what I mean? Because they like what's going on, and they just like being there. You know what I mean? That was the kind of atmosphere I was creating for the people. You can come troll on my page and everything, but you got to do it in your real page. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it in your real page. My sister popped up yesterday to my man, they page suck. I died laughing. He said their page suck. I died laughing. Put her come in right on the screen. But then for all the haters, she popped right back up with her next comment. Oh, damn, somebody done hacked my account. Yeah, they let you know she just trolling. Before y'all take it too far and think she being a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we got something going over here, man. We just gotta keep moving, man. And I wish somebody else was the face. You know what I'm saying? I would fall in line and push somebody else, bro. I would. For real. If somebody else had something going on, man, I'll fall right in line to push them. And you know this because you see me doing it. I'm everywhere. I'm popping on everybody's page. I'm interacting with you. I hit the link for you. Anybody. It's just one of them things, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? We got to get out our own way. And, you know what I'm saying? Keep moving forward. Me and Almighty Lane was on the link one day talking about insanity. That's doing the same thing over and over and over. expecting a different result. See, that's what insanity is. And I'm not insane. I watched y'all do what y'all did the year and a half before I got there. All of last year, the year I was there. I'm not about to do that again. I'm definitely not about to do that again. I seen that's not gonna get nothing accomplished as far as what I'm trying to get accomplished, which is getting in front of somebody that's paying millions of dollars to talk on these microphones. Cause one thing I know for sure is that these corporations, they paying for eyeballs. They don't give a damn what you talking about. You can get eyeballs in there, they'll figure the rest out. They will figure the rest out. As long as you can put eyeballs in seats, that's what they looking for. That way they can do their advertise. They trying to see who can get people engaged, who can get people to pop out. And we showing that we can do it over here in the sector. We showing that we can do it over here in the sector. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to, the whole sector, man. And we're gonna keep on pushing forward, man. You already know my mood, shot. We're an hour in, man. I'm about to get up through there. I'm about to get up through there. But I do want to play this little video right quick before we go. Let me play this video right quick. Yeah, let me play the video right quick before I get out of here, man. This what I really popped up for. So look, I had I screen recorded the Unmoving podcast, and then I was gonna make a short out of it and push that, you know what I'm saying? So it's a 3-minute video that I recorded. I premiered it last night. We're watching it on the TV. How about I get a phone call in the middle of the shit while I'm screen recording?
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the end of the screen recording, I get a phone call and it say, blah, 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 incoming call. So when I put my video in CapCut, I export and upload it. For some reason, I don't catch that. And when we watching the video, the phone call pop up on there. We died laughing. I put the video on private, man. But yeah, I got a phone call in the middle of the screen. It don't show the number, it just show the name and say incoming call. I started to leave the video up, but I went on to put it private. I'm gonna go back through and put it back in CapCut and delete the number or block the number out from popping up. So you can't see it. I probably just put my little watermark up at the end right there. But yeah, that phone call came in while I was in the studio. And see, I didn't know that. So if you screen recording something and you get a phone call, it's gonna pop up on the screen.
Oh yeah, it is.
I didn't know that. That was the first time it happened to me because you know what I usually do? Yeah. I put the phone on do not disturb while I'm screen recording.
Oh, that'll work.
You know what I'm saying? Because I be getting the Google notifications and all that stuff. Everything be popping up and it's gonna show on the screen. You know, but here go this little video, man. It's Charleston White talking. So Charleston White is talking crazy about Say Cheese. And Say Cheese made a title saying Charleston White's last interview. So Charleston White is trying to critique the title, saying that the title is incorrect.
Yeah.
But he's talking about how it was written. And Charleston White was dead wrong. Dead wrong, bro. I started doing a whole 20-minute video on it. Because I went to ChatGPT and everything. Just to show him, like, did it difference between what I do and what they do. Yesterday, I was typing somebody's name, a famous person, bro. I wasn't sure if I was spelling their name correct. I went straight to Google to make sure I had the right name. And I'm just typing their name in the description of one of my videos. But I wasn't sure how to spell their name or not. You know what I'm saying? Having a brain fart at that particular moment in time. I was like, fuck it, just go check and make sure you got the right name. It's little stuff like that that make me the best at it. I'm not going to put nothing on the live feed that's incorrect. Nothing. Anyway, here go this video, man. Say Charleston White, slow.
This is why I have to leave Say Cheese TV alone. They either slow or they dumb. Why is this looking like an elementary school dumb channel? So I'm gonna break something down to y'all. This is what the advertisers look at. Charleston White. It should not be apostrophe S. That's hurting your brand. That's hurting your sponsorship. That's hurting the ad revenue. This is what I'm trying to break down to see they taking it personal. Listen to what I'm saying. This is hurting the ad revenue. Charleston White. That's improper English. No company, no multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar company is going to put an ad on this title. This is why I have to leave Say Cheese TV alone.
Talking about you can't be that slow. They teach apostrophes in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade. In the first grade and the second grade, they're going to teach you that you use the apostrophe to replace missing letters. So instead of saying do not, you would say don't. You would replace the O with the apostrophe. That's the first lesson you're going to learn about contractions. Then as you get on into your lessons in the second and third grade, fourth grade, you start learning about possession. That's what Say Cheese wrote on his statement. Charleston White's last interview, apostrophe S, showing that ownership, showing possession, that it was your last interview. Whose last interview? The subject of the sentence, which was you, Charleston White, apostrophe S. You're out here trying to ridicule somebody not even know what you're talking about. You need to go back to grammar school. That was grammatically correct the way he wrote that. But you're out here trying to be funny and trying to make fun of people, and you look like a dummy. Look at your video. People posting these videos all over the internet. There it is. Didn't cuss not one time. You know what I'm trying to tell you? I put belts across these behinds. For real. Put belts across these behinds. Now that video ain't out there nowhere. Ain't nobody did what I did to his video. It's just a matter of getting the eyeballs on.
Yeah.
Because he said something key. He said, they take it personal. Now don't you take it personal. I just put a belt on your behind. Now you need to apologize to Say Cheese. Because you were dead wrong. Ain't no way to even clean up what you said. You was wrong. You wasn't even lying. You was wrong. You sitting there talking about the apostrophe S don't go there. It do go there. That's how you write the sentence. You say Charleston White's last interview. The apostrophe S shows possession and ownership. It's showing that the subject is what? Charleston White. And what does the subject own? The last interview. It's talking about that. Like if I said Big Boy's shoes, it would be apostrophe S. Because those are his shoes. Come on, man. You can't be that slow, Charleston White. You can't be that slow. But you are. Because you didn't know that. You thought you were saying something right. Trying to use big word. This is grammatically incorrect. No, it's actually grammatically correct. Goofball. You owe that man an apology. For real.
Well, he been dragging Say Cheese ever since, yeah. He left that platform.
It's ever since what?
Ever since he started going over there.
Right. But he was dead wrong for that. He owe that man an apology for that. For real. See, that's what I be talking about these dudes. They'll get out here and say anything, and it don't matter. So at that point, I can't win with you anyway. Because you're going to say anything anyway. And then when you're wrong, you don't care. You're going to keep moving on. You're going to move to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to move right on to the next thing.
Shout out Rick Money, man.
Shout out Rick from the trap. Hey, Rick. Holla at Stacks, man. And see if Stacks will pop out so we can have a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to have a conversation with Stacks on my page, man. Me and Stacks ain't never talked, bro. We ain't never had no conversation. You know what I'm saying? Tell Stacks to ask Stacks would he pop out with me, man, and have a conversation, man. I think it'll be good for the sector. I think it'll go up. It'll help his page. You know what I mean? It's a win-win. It ain't no downside to it, bro. You know what I mean? He can come up there, say what he got to say. We can have our conversation. And you know what I'm saying? We can try to keep this sector moving forward. Yeah, when you get a chance, I'll let that, man. See what he say about that, man. I'm working on some things, man, and I'm trying to see if he got time to pop out and see what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I love Bunny Blanco. I fuck with Bunny, but me and Stacks just ain't never had no conversation, bro. And I think it's about time for us to have a conversation. You know, he one of the people that been here the longest. You know what I'm saying? One of the founders of the sector. And he really the only person I never talked to, big boy. When I left Cap Page, because I was on Cap Page for almost 8 months. And I had never went live on my page. Never went live on my page.
That's why I say, man, everybody got their own takes and pieces, but you know, I can't move like that. You know what I'm saying? Facts ain't never told me no flaws. That's why I still fuck with him. You feel what I'm saying? I can't go off what somebody else thinks.
Right.
Person. You feel me?
Right. Me and Stacks ain't never had no conversation, so I ain't got no problem with Stacks. You know what I'm saying?
He always carried my 100 in the league. You feel me?
Right. He did his content on me as far as he reacted to whatever was being said or whatever I did. I ain't no girl. I ain't tripping about that. You know what I'm saying? As much as I love Bunny Blanco, she will cuss me out every time she see me. She gonna talk her shit. But she always, what's up, Ted? You know what I'm saying? You know that we play the game. Like, she be watching me because she know I might say something slick too. So she'll do it before I do it. But for the most part, you know, we just be kicking this shit. I fuck with Bunny. Cause my point was I never been live on my page. The first day I did take off on my page and went live, Bunny hit the stage. She was the first person that ever hit my stage. She was in the chat. I was like, hey, Bunny, I got to take a break, man. I've been up here 45 minutes, man. Let me go use the bathroom right quick, give me some water. We'll hit the link. And Bunny hit the link and took off for me. For real.
That was up, Rick Money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pop up over there.
I appreciate you doing this morning, man. This something we might need to tap into. You know what I'm saying? Early morning update. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking about doing this. Man, get the thumbnail ready, man, so we can do our thizzle, man. Get the thumbnail ready, man. So I can chop this up and, you know, put this out to the people, man. I ain't gonna even do my morning show. This is right here. I appreciate it, huh? Because this some of the stuff I was gonna cover on my show anyway. Talking about what you know, the thing that we talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you did teach me, man, I'm gonna give you credit for this, bro. I'm gonna give you your credit and your flower right now. You were like, look, bro, you gotta give the people what they want, man. You know what I'm saying? So the people want to talk about Michael Jackson and R. Kelly versus shit, they're running, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's popping.
You feel me? That the hot topic, the trending news, you know.
Last report in trend.
They running, man. They running. Mm-hmm.
Where everybody at this morning, man? Hey, Almighty Land, where you at?
That boy Flacco picked up on the Charleston White situation. He did his video.
I told you that. I told you they
And I watched that, man. Everybody picking up on it, man. You was the first one to. This your story, bro. This your story, man. For real, huh? 50 Cent just donated some money to 9 nonprofit organizations 50 Cent out here making move, man. Man, they say
Yeah,
what they want to say about Filth, man. I fuck with him, Sean.
50 a businessman.
Real talk, huh? Real talk.
Businessman. He know how to get that food.
50
It's
ahead
all
of the
about
game, man.
money when you talk about business.
hmm So you remember Hank and TV did the interview, shouts out to Hank and TV, with
Yeah.
Stingy K.
Who?
He did the interview with Stingy K or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I didn't,
Okay.
I didn't know who he was at first, and now I'm seeing videos on here, content creator, I think. And he did the Charleston White breakdown, but I haven't watched it yet though. But it's on my feed though, and I didn't see Hank in video, so I don't even know if this the same dude. He a black guy with dreads or braids or something.
Don't get me the line. I don't know who that is.
Okay, well I'm watching this video. He doing the Charleston White reaction video. He reacting to Charleston White, and he on the screen right there in the little box to the right, while Charleston White in the middle talking, and then he talking as Charleston White is talking. Yeah, he got 8,000 views on it. He dropped it 13 hours ago, 200 likes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, shouts out to him, man. Stingy K, man. I'm gonna tap in with him and see what he got going on, man. See what his content looking like. See if it's something I can watch. But again, they go back to what you was telling me. You got to give the people what they want. So sometimes, like academics and these people, I don't like watching their show. Flacco, I don't like watching them. But I have to tap in, for the news content, for the,
For,
you know what
for
I'm
the
saying, to stay
sauce.
on
For the
point with
sauce.
it. You
Yeah,
feel
where
me?
you
To
get the
stay on
sauce.
point
Yeah,
with it. For real, for real. I feel like my takes on the content and the conversations be better, but that's because again, I'm the hottest in the South. But I do tap in with them and see what they got going on. I got to give Flacco his credit. That Charleston White video he just did, it wasn't a bad video. It wasn't a bad video. I mean, now I could put a belt across his behind now because he was up there saying a lot of we. So he put himself in the same category with Charleston White when he was saying we'll call the police. They mad because we got the police on our side. But I mean, what you expect out of somebody like Flacco? You know what I'm saying? He letting you know what he on. He gonna call the police too. You feel me? He said it. So, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna come out with that later on today too, but I was like, it ain't really no point because who is Flacco anyway, man? I mean, people they already know he a police. You know what I'm saying? He look like a police. He do police stuff on here. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the questions that Jet had asked me. Why y'all don't be speaking on everything that going? Well, some things you can't speak on because you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to get you indicted. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I ain't gonna speak on everything that you got going on, but the thing that can't really get you in trouble and stuff, and I speak on that and get my little take on, put my little 2 cents in it. So that's where I take your advice. Got to give the people what they want, but I still got to have my morals and my integrity. So even though the people want to hear me talk about certain things, some things I just can't speak on. I ain't speaking on no open cases and stuff.
No, you
You
can't
know
do
what I
that.
mean? You feel me? But at a certain point, I will, you know what I'm saying, if it come down to it. But I'm gonna speak on it as far as the news go.
Yeah.
Giving you the facts and the information about it. You know what I mean? But that's what we got going on, man. How long you trying to do this? You just cooling?
Yeah. I'm just cool, bro.
Okay. And see, I like how you be moving with it, because like this at this point we ain't really doing nothing, but we really putting some good information on the board for real, for real. Um, this
There's
ain't no
always some good
video
information.
to delete. You know what I'm saying? You can keep this up.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? I try not to go live. I try not to push the button and just for a throwaway video.
you right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? If I want to listen to some music, I'm just gonna listen to some music. I'm not about to go live and listen to it,
Yeah,
knowing that I got to delete the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go live and talk about something that I can't keep up. That was one of the things that how I was building my brand. My
yeah.
videos stick. Everything I put on the board gonna stay on the board. So don't come over here playing with me, because your name gonna come off this microphone and it's gonna stay up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna stay up. I missed the video where bro reacting to the little dude across the street in the rice incident.
But it's,
Did he delete the video or it's still up when he was talking about that?
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing, so I want if it's still up, I want to go back and check it out and see what's going on. So they had the purge yesterday in the Mobile, I mean the Mo 3 sector. Who won?
Oh, I don't even know, bro.
Okay. Last time I tapped in, Lady Wu was in the lead.
She was in the league.
Yeah, last time I tapped in, because somebody told me she was up. And then when I went to check, you know what I'm saying, I was typing in the chat and they was like, the poll is down now, but Lady Wu was in the lead last time the poll was up. Lady Wu might have won. So I didn't know nothing about the purge. So how do it go? What's the, you know what I'm saying? What's the guidelines or the rules or whatever?
Bro, you can. We gotta ask somebody else. I don't nothing about it. I was over there following tail, bro. All I know, them
So
things over that bitch scratching like bulldog.
okay, so they up there scratching, and then the winner is who had the best scratching, huh?
Man, don't get me the line, bro.
Okay. So Lady Wu throw me off. I'm rocking, and then she pop up in the chat with that, and I had to stop what I'm doing to promote that and send everybody over there to that. Then I get back to rocking again, and she pop back out again. I'm like, hold on, Lady Wu, now look, let me get back to my content now.
That's something you might gotta ask Loud Pack. I think Loud Pack probably familiar with that other side over there like that.
Oh, okay. What's up, blood? He in the building?
Oh nah, he ain't in the building.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man. Because I had heard about it. They was talking about it then. Big Stacks had posted something about it.
Oh yeah.
Was Stacks in it? Was they in it too?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he was on.
Man, I seen a video with Kanye West doing a deposition, and he had a mask on, and he was talking crazy.
Oh, he was talking crazy.
Man, he was talking crazy, huh? The dude had asked him on something, and so he was, hollered at his lawyer like, "Hey, can I mean, what's the penalty for what's going on today? Can I get in trouble about this case or whatever?" He's like, "You're not here to ask questions." Kanye blew on his ass. For real, he blew on it, huh? He like, "Man, what you mean I can't ask my lawyer no question?" He's like, "I'm not your slave, boy." Oh yeah, Kanye was tripping. I'm like, damn, what was this? And then I started doing some research on it, and I couldn't find the full video, But I did see a lot of people dropping clips on it. But it was a year ago that it was leaked. But he actually did the deposition like 2021 sometime. And then somebody leaked the video. And bro got on the mask and everything. You know what I'm saying? The full, you know how he wear the full mask?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was all white with it's a see-through mask though, but it was all white with some little holes in it and stuff, some little small little holes in, and it had some kind of little picture like on his cheek, but you can't really see, you can't make out what the picture is though. But it was a white mask. And they asked him about the mask. He said, "Yeah, y'all never see my face again." He said, "I'm the richest black man in the history. And y'all up there playing with me." Yeah, Kanye was popping this shit, man. He's popping this shit, man.
Popping that shit.
Yeah, I fuck with Kanye, man. I really do, man. 'Cause I see how, you know what I'm saying, they put so much pressure on him, man. That man end up in the hospital, man. He end up in the hospital. Having a nerve breakdown and some more shit. They were trying to put him on pills and stuff. See, 607 Aunt was up back on No Jumper. Popping with Crip Mac and Adam. And shouts out to 607 Aunt, man. He is doing his thing, man.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I thought it knocked me out.
Oh no, I can still hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing this thing, man. So let me say this. I got I've been in connection with Damage Control Media, and we supposed to be doing the interview. So I'm gonna interview Damage Control. Just waiting on her to work her schedule out and let me know when she got time. And you know what I'm saying? You know how I operate. Shit, you just give me your schedule. I work my schedule around yours. You know, if you can do it on this particular day, then you know what I'm saying. Just let me know what time, and I make my schedule work around your schedule. Um, I got the big interview with Running Bo coming out Wednesday.
Oh, Ronnie Bo? Who's Ronnie Bo?
So Running Bo was a guy who was locked up with R. Kelly, and he wasn't R. Kelly's roommate, but you know what I'm saying. He was locked up in the same facility with Kells, and you know he used to go through there and politic with him. You know, kids can't read. So, you know what I'm saying? He would literally, you know what I'm saying, read his mail and his information back to him. And, you know, they sit there and chop it up and break it down what's going on. But one of the things he wanted to do was clear up that he wasn't Kel's roommate. He wanted to let the guy who was actually his roommate have that title, you know what I'm saying, to get his motion off of that or whatever. So he didn't, you know what I mean? But anyway, I ended up running across him. He was on Pop Austin Media one day. And me and Splash watching the show, and he left his number and contact information on there. Splash got in touch with him, and he actually popped up on our show the same night, later on that night. And we got into it, you know what I'm saying, our interview with him. And as we was wrapping up, he gave me a chance to ask a couple more questions. So one of the questions that I asked him was about his connection with Jay-Z. Man, he got a crazy story about Jay-Z. And he didn't want to tell it really because he was saving it. He got a book coming out and he about to start his own podcast and stuff. So he was like, he'll get into a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the conversation we had on the back end before we went on the show. So I was like, well, I say that question for the end. He was like, bet. And so when I asked the question, his phone died. And we lost him off the link. And I haven't been able to get back in touch with him since then. I thought he had switched numbers and stuff. And So what I had been doing recently, every time I go live, I had been sending the link to a few people. And he was one of the people that I started sending the link to. And he hit me back one day, like, what is this? And I said, oh, this the StreamYard link, woo the woo. And he was like, who is this? I'm like, this Ted. He's like, woo the woo. And then, what's up, bro? Like I'm in traffic right now. Can I get back with you? I'm like, yeah. Hit me up anytime, bro. So we finally got back in touch with each other last night. And we got the interview scheduled for 9:30 Wednesday. So we got the big running boat interview coming out 9:30 Wednesday. And he talked about how he got railroaded by the feds and you know what I'm saying, his connection with Jay-Z and R. Kelly and much, much more. So man, y'all lock in for that, man. The big running boat interview, man. Yeah, if you Google his name, man, he really one of the ones, man. When he was in jail, man, he was like I don't want to say a jailhouse lawyer, but that's what he was doing, helping people with their cases and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, to get their time back in. Got a lot of people to come home, man. Man got go. He got a real story out here, man, about what he was doing and how he was moving around. And since that interview with Pop Austin and me, he hadn't been on the internet. And when I talked to him last night, and which y'all gonna find out Wednesday, he said he had a lot of stuff going on in the background. He had time to fool around with the woo, but he looking to get back moving. And I'm like, this the perfect time, bro, because I actually got everything in place now. You know what I'm saying? When he popped up that day, we didn't have the visuals and everything like we got now. So I was like, send me a picture right quick, and I'm gonna get the thumbnail ready for you. I got you. So we got out, he was like, bet. So we hung up, whatever. I started working on the thumbnail. As I'm typing up what I'm about to put in there, I'm like, well, I ain't about to wait all day on it. So I went to Google to find this picture. And as I get everything loaded up and ready to go, I hit create image on the app that I'm working on. And then he started texting me the pictures. Just so happened he texted me one of the pictures that I had picked out to use. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Running Boy for that. I sent that thing back to him. He like, damn, that was quick. I said, man, look, man, my team worked fast, bro. They worked fast. You know what I'm saying? You said you was gonna do it Wednesday 9:30. We done locked you in already. They got the live feed set up already. All we gotta do is hit the button. You know what I'm saying? Copy and text the link to him, and we roll 9:30. And I'm going straight with the Jay-Z information. I ain't about to play around this time. I had him on the link last time. I wasn't playing around. You know, so I walked him into the conversation. Then talk about himself, what he got going on, what woo the woo. I'm going straight with the Jay-Z off the rip this time. Off the rip, because y'all got to hear this story about how he connected to Jay-Z and what actually happened. For real, for real. So that's who Running Boy is, man. Shouts out to him, man, for tapping in and, you know what I'm saying, being willing to pop out and do what he do. My Dookies lost yesterday, man. That was a heartbreaker, huh? Absolute heartbreaker, man. I don't even know how they came back on us. We was putting the punches on them folk, man. We was up down there 19, 15, 16 points the whole game, man. The folk marched all the way back on that, man. The folk marched all the way back on that, man.
Yeah, that's a tough way to lose one, bro.
For real, man. I know you don't like my team, man. That oh my god, man. I took a picture, you know what I'm saying, me and my jersey and stuff, and I started making thumbnails out of it. That Charleston White video that I did, I actually used my Duke, you know what I'm saying, picture for that. Man, that thing so clean, man. That thing so clean. That thumbnail is clean, huh? But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff coming, man. Yeah, I'm looking online now, man. I just can't pop up on everybody, man. I just can't pop up on everybody. Soon I pop in somebody's chat, man, it'll hit the link, Ted. I'll be all day on people's link, man, if I pop up everywhere, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 5, 10 minutes here and there, here. That's support. You know what I mean? Everybody needs that.
Right. I mean, that's why I pop up in the chat. I come through, hit the like button. I rock out in the chat for a little while, and then I got to keep moving. 'Cause I mess around, hit that link, and you know how I do, man. That thing, it be 2, 3 hours later, man.
Yeah.
I can't be on there by the link, man. It'd be hard for me to get down, especially, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no shooters with me. When I got some shooters with me, I know how to get off the link. But if I'm up there by myself, I'm around, man, I'll be there set up there and talk to you all day, man. Till you end your live or till the conversation dry out. You know what I'm saying? But cause I used to could do it quick, man. I pop up, woo woo woo, do my little thing, rock out with you right quick, and hey man, I gotta get on up out of here, man. For Splash and Traffic, I'm Ted Turner, Ellenwood Studio TV. We report the news. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I used to could get away with that all the time, but now people they be wanting me up on that link, man. I popped up on War Ready yesterday. I was just supposed to be up there a hot second. Man, turn that page up, man. Cause wasn't nobody over there but me and him just typing in the chat, talking, and he like, hit the link there. But yeah, he was doing the cause I didn't even know, and see that I didn't know Rainwater was on Pop Out. I didn't see him, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see the interview or the live or the whatever it was when he popped out. And then I'm asking War Ready where he got that from, and then he told me it was on one of the shorts. So I went back and watched Pop Out's shorts, and they had about 3, 4 videos with Rainwater up there. But yeah, shouts out to War Ready for putting me on that, man. I ain't know nothing about Rainwater and Stan G having no conversation. He let Rainwater put a belt on him. Ain't no way he on my level. You let Rainwater put a belt on him. And ain't nothing wrong with Rainwater. I mean, Rainwater know how to do what he's doing, but and it's just a little different over here what I got going on. Bro.
Rainwater gonna put the belt on you.
Yeah, Rainwater put the belt on Stan G, because Stan G wasn't paying attention to the conversation. Rainwater was saying stuff, and Stan G was just agreeing with it, but he really telling you that you ain't shit. And Stan G didn't understand that. He did not understand that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and Stan G gotta have a conversation, man, because I don't appreciate how he been moving, man. I do not like how he been moving, man. Ever since we been on Pop Austin, and he been acting funny. You know what I mean? Why you acting funny? You know what I mean? Like, why is you acting funny, bro? You ain't returning my calls on my text message. And I know you ain't mad because Jamie hit my stage. I know you ain't mad about that. And if you is mad, you shouldn't be mad at me about it. Shit. Come on, man. Talking about you some pimping and you some game. Man, what part of the game is that, bro? You know what I'm saying? You don't probably have no conversation for me. Your whole conversation should be to her or none at all. But you don't probably have no conversation for me about that. For real. Because if you some game, then you know I ain't did nothing but what I supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm not talking to the bride for. Big Baby Fred case takes a dark turn. You think Big Baby going up through there? Huh? Nah, my bad. What's up, bro?
About 20 more minutes, we'll wrap this up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Shit, I can drop on down then, man. 'Cause, shit, you know. But yeah, I just one more thing. Did you see the Brick Baby situation? Yeah, I think Brick Baby. I think he done in the water, man.
I think so.
Right, right. But shit. Yeah, just hit me up later on, bro. Whatever, man. I appreciate you having me pop in, man. Give me this little time, man. Big Boy TV, my partner. Hey, for Splash Blast in Traffic, I'm Ted Turner. Inwood Studio TV. We report the news. I'm gone, bro. I appreciate it, homie.
All right, big dog.